Hello everyone, FunShineX here. Welcome back to Crash Landing, a map pack on the Feed the Beast launcher created by Iskandar. We are in version 1.1.2, and today we are going to create a system to automatically fill our Camel pack. We're going to use a combination of SSM, pneumatic craft, thermal expansion, and that's about it. Yeah, so let's get started. First thing we're going to need to do is get the actual pieces of SFM and pneumatic craft. The thing we're going to use is called an aerial interface. You've probably seen Lamstrider created this if you followed his channels. And what this does is it allows your pneumatic craft system to interact with your inventory pretty much no matter where you are in the world. So it's pretty powerful block. It is kind of expensive. No, it's not expensive at all, actually. It takes up a lot of air to run. It's constantly using air. So you're going to want a system that puts out a bunch of air constantly. And we'll go ahead and get it. I've already crafted everything we need for it. So it should just give it to me if the OR dictionary works here. Okay. So we'll take that aerial interface. And by its own, it's cool, but it doesn't do a lot. It just kind of provides access. You have to have some method of pulling in or putting in or pulling out items from it. So I'm going to stick it somewhere. Right here seems pretty good because there's an SFM cable right down there that I can use to gain access to it. And I'll put it down there. And I've got to know which way that arrow is facing. That arrow is facing to the north. So that means if I want to pull items out of here, I think I have to access the north. There's other ways. Oh, I can't get to it. Awesome. So maybe it wasn't a good place to put it there. No, that's the compressor. This thing wasn't taking up that much space earlier. It let me look through it. Oh, that's just too bad. Let's see. I can probably move you and just go ahead and put you here, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Now can I get to it? There we go. So the aerial interface takes 10 to 20 bars of pressure, which is good because I've got this section here doing 15. Over here it's only doing 4.5. So the 15 is perfect for my aerial interface. I could put some upgrades in here. Volume just allows it to hold more volume. Security just has a safety valve so it won't blow up. So really there's nothing useful there. And I was saying it's pointing north. If I pull or push items into the north side of this block, it's going to access my main inventory and hotbar. If I pull it from or push into the bottom side, it's going to access my armor slots. And if I pull or push into the top, it's going to actually access the block itself and push and pull upgrades. Okay, so since I'm interacting with my armor slot camelback, I'm going to want to push and pull from the bottom. Pretty cool, pretty easy actually. We're going to find that it's really easy, and I'm not going to have to do that water bottle trick ever again once we get the system set up. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're going to say, tell this SFM system, I'm going to go ahead and add another group node and just put it here. Sounds good. And I'm going to call this one Camel Pack. Sure. And we're going to go ahead and go into this. I want to do a trigger. And this is going to be the pulling out empty camel packs. So we'll do an input and an output. Now the input is going to go from the aerial interface. You can see it's an inventory block. And we're going to go ahead and target the down slot, which would be my armor slots. And just to show it working, let's just go ahead and put stuff into this chest right here and connect it up. And you should see my armor just disappeared. And now it's in this chest. And if I keep it in here, nothing's happening. But as soon as I put it on, boom, it's gone. Okay, so that's going to work to our advantage. We know how to pull it out now. So all we have to do now is say input, items, whitelist. And we're going to do a camel pack. But we don't want to pull all camel packs out. So right click on here and say only camel packs that have 100% damage. Okay, and that's all you have to do. See durability, once its durability is 0, it'll pull it out. Cool. So now I should be able to put everything back on, and you can see nothing is coming out. But let's go ahead and craft up an empty camelback just so we have something to use and test with. Should be pretty easy to create here. Use one of these glass bottles, that's fine. And now, even though I'm way over here, if I put this empty camel back on there, it's gone. Alright, it pulled it out. That's exactly what we want to see. Okay. Next thing to do would be then to automate having a full camelback pack put back into our inventory. So let's go in here. We'll do the exact same thing, just in reverse. So create a trigger, do an input, and do an output. And we're going to say, go ahead and go to the chest, and target doesn't matter. Items, let's leave it black, whitelisted to a camel pack, and a full one, right? Precise detection, damage value 0. And then we'll do an output into the aerial interface on the down side. It should already be selected down. Nope, down, activate, turn it off. If we left it on up, it might stick it actually into the aerial interface's inventory, which would be bad. Wouldn't be bad, just wouldn't be what we wanted. So there we go. This should now put full camel packs back into our inventory. So if we go, just waste a little bit of water to fill this one all the way up. And we put this in that chest. It should put it on our back. There we go, and there it is. And it knows where it needs to go. You don't need to tell it, any slot or anything like that. It just knows to put it on your chest piece, on your chest. So there, that's working. So we have the aerial interface in place. All the Steve's Factory Manager is done. It pulls it out when it's empty, puts it back on when it's full. Next, all we need to do is somehow fill it up automatically. That's really the easy part. You can do this with a number of mods. So we've already tackled the hard part, guys, and it was just a couple steps into Metacraft and SFM. Pretty cool. And you could do that. You don't have to use SFM. You could use pipes and just use like a servo to tell it to pull out empties and put it back in. It would be just as easy to do servos. I just really like SFM. So what I want to do now is do the automatic crafting. What? There's a sign here. Landstrider's been to visit, has he? There was a meteor shower. Came to check the damage. Sorry, looks like you got hit. There's something up there. Oh, does that mean he hacked my base? Aw, man, he hacked me. He's hacked my base. Because he shouldn't be able to click on these. Where am I? Oh, there's stuff inside here. There we go. Some coal. Ooh. Yellow. Do I have luck on this thing? I do. I don't have... Yeah, the luck should do pretty good. Let's see how much Elorium I get. Oh, it's giving me a block, so I'll have to pulverize that. That's fine. Oh, emeralds, we get a bunch. Oh, that was sucked. Okay, so he's giving us some ore. I assume he's got tons of ore coming in from his laser drill. And he's sharing the wealth in the forms of launching meteors at everybody. Oops, I just broke some glass. Alright, well maybe I'll come back and clean this up later. Ooh, he gave us redstone. I need that. Come on, more Elorium. That's what I really need. There we go. There we go. Look at all this Yellorite. Sweet. Definitely stuff I need. The redstone and the Elorite. Other stuff, meh, it's alright, but can never hurt. What's all... Why are these blocks here? Oh, they like fell down. The rafter fell down. Okay, well, that was a nice sidetrack. Let's go and put the rafter up, and I'll mine the rest of that guy later. Alright, those are just pieces of cobble, right? Yeah, I think I got everything good. Alright, well, thanks, Landstrider. Definitely means he hacked our base, so we'll have to come up with a better security system and defense. Oops. I guess you can't punch that. Oops. Okay, so the other thing, auto-crafting water. Cyclic assembler is from thermal expansion, and I think it's the best auto-crafting there is. It takes a little bit of power, but it's so easy to make. So let me put all this in here for now. We got quite a lot of good stuff there. Cool. Okay, made the cyclic assembler. The other thing it needs is a schematic. Make one of those. And we need a bottle. We need that bottle to be full. we're going to need a empty camel pack, which should be in here. Okay. And basically, I need to craft this someplace where I have water. And I have water over here. And I could do a few things. I could put the cyclic assembler right here, because the water's available right here. But then I would need to tesseract the empty camel pack here, and then tesseract the full one back. And I could do that. That was what I was planning, but now that I think about it, why don't I just tesseract the water? I think that'll be an easier way. So let me get an empty drum, and we will fill it with water, and we'll get a tesseract going. And that way, if wherever I need water, I can just stick a tesseract down and always have water anywhere in my base. So to get the drum, you're going to need some of these iron ingots, or iron plates, and a stone barrel. Oh, I'm out of stone, huh? I can remedy that pretty quickly. Still don't have anything automated down here. I really need to. I'm going to grab all of this, though. I was cooking a few things up beforehand. Okay. And I'm going to need how much stone for that barrel? 6? Yeah, let's let this cook for just 1 second. Okay, 5 and 1 more for a grand total of 6. One of the quests early on, well, not really early on, but kind of mid-range, gave you tesseract frames. I'm actually regretting not taking that because tesseracts are not easy to make, and it's pretty easy to make the redstone energy cell batteries, which I've got a bunch of. Okay, so let's put that back in there and get our drum. There's our drum. Okay. So, to make our tesseract, we are going to need the empty tesseract here, and that's going to take these expansion cards, level 2. I think I've already made 2 of the level 1s, so let's make the level 2s here. Kind of prepped out all the ingredients beforehand because I knew this was going to take a lot of crafting. And then put those in there, and I should be able to now do this guy. Empty frames. Alright, take the 2 frames downstairs where I've already cooked up some ender liquid, resonant ender. And it's slow as heck, but it's going to do it. Okay, so we'll assume what will happen is the water will come out of there and transport over here. And we need to use SFM cable somehow. Do we have any access up here? We could do it over here. Let's get some SFM cable. Do I have any in you? No. You? Nope, we're gonna have to craft some. I almost just want to make an entire floor out of SFM cable just so I can easily attach anything I want. Okay, that should be plenty. Let's get those tesseract frames now. They should be done or close to it. Oops. Okay, perfect. Now they're not done yet. Now we've got to put some like copper and crap on them for the full tesseract. This one. It's silver and bronze. Got that taken care of. Okay, so we'll stick one of them over here. And we've got a nice output right here already. Well, I can make it an output, so turn the back of this block to output water. Which is the back of this guy. No, that's the bottom. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell this SFM program on water, get the leaves into the transposer, inventories, target, down. There, now it'll go into the bottom. Should put leaves in there? Yep, cool. Whoa, we got a lot of leaves in here. And a bunch of random crap from our sludge boiler. Some sand, some dirt, clay, salt, psyllium, that kind of stuff. Not bad at all. Alright, so now, whoops, I need to, oh, hello. We got some channels here. What's this channel doing? Sending none, receiving all. No, don't use that. He's trying to steal stuff. They're trying to steal stuff too. Alright, so we're going to put this on private, owner only. There we go. And we'll call this FSX water. Call this one, I don't know, channel 1 is fine. Add it on there. Now I want to say send. Fluid send. Receive nothing on items and nothing on energy. There we go. So sending fluid. So that should get water and send it where... Oh, now I'm stuck in here. Oh no. My jetpack is being charged at the moment. Alright. So let's come over here. And we just need to connect to this cable. So let's do one. Yeah, I can go right there. That's fine. Put it right up through there. Okay. Upstairs. We'll have our drum here. Oops. Let's do one more. Alright, the drum will be there. The tesseract will be... I think it might need to be on top. And we'll say configuration private, water, sending, receiving, fluid. There we go. It's filling up with water. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Then we'll take the cyclic assembler and put it here. And I need to get the pattern. So that's going to be an empty camel pack plus 4 things of water. We'll make it full. Hit a check mark there. Get rid of any I to do that. I want to do it. Oh, I need to put the schematic in there. There we go. Check mark. Loaded it in there. This thing's going to need power, and it's going to need the water. That's easy enough. Input will be on the back for both. Okay. So now I just need to route power over there. I could do tesseract to power too, but it's right here, so let's just go up and over, I guess. I don't know. Kind of have this elevator in a bad spot now. Maybe I can just move the elevator. Let's move it right to like the middle of the room. Alright, that's better. Okay, I like that better because that'll be easier to move the power over to the cyclic assembler. Do we have any conduit? Or tell me I made some conduit at some point. Look how many mobs are spawning. It's looking much better. I don't know. Good. We have just enough conduit. Alright, I think the system's going to be pretty nice. So, let's move you over here to not have to waste so much conduit. And we'll put that back in. Getting power. He's got a schematic. No, he lost the schematic. No, it's still there. Okay, maybe it just clears it out of there. So, if we put the camel pack in, it will take it out. Or it'll fill it up if we have water in there. So, next thing to do is to come back here to get some programming for camel pack. We'll do a trigger. We will do a liquid input and a liquid output. And we'll go from the tank's water drum and output to the cyclic assembler on, did I say the bottom? I think so. Let's go make sure that worked. He now has water. Perfect. Okay, so now the next thing would be to take, use this as our chest. So all we have to do is come back here and do the input. I need to label these. So this was getting, so this is get empty. And this one was send full. And this one is water. So I would rate this a medium build, but SFM is actually pretty simple. It's all the very easy type of activities. So we're inputting still from the thing, but now we're outputting to the cyclic assembler. And it was still on the bottom. Okay, and then this one, the send full, will input from the cyclic assembler instead of the chest on the bottom. Okay, and this one is there we go. That should be it, guys, I think. So if we put the empty here, click on this real quick, we should see it there. It's already full. Okay, but there, okay. I've got to output from a different side. Orange is to the right. Let's make it, let's see, input from the bottom, output to the back. Yeah, then we won't see anything. So change this up just a little bit on the send the full out input here. From the back would be west. And do we have a full one? We do! Nice! Awesome. That is so cool. Sweet. And I can actually have two, so it kind of just cycles back and forth, but actually that's probably not needed. Yeah, might as well. What did that one do? Where did that one go? Hello? I don't know where that one went, guys. It disappeared. Yeah, it's gone. I guess if there's not a place to put it, it just deletes it. Nothing. It's just gone. Cool, guys. Well, that system is completely set up. I mean, that was easy practically. We just need a source of water, which we use the tesseracts for. We need the cyclic assembler to autocraft, and we need some air, which we're using our compressor for, and the aerial interface and SFM to input and output. So easy. Cool. What can this output to? Just the aerial interface. And you can't... I really don't know where it is. So, in this system, don't use more than one guy. Or maybe set a whitelist on your outputs so it only can ever have one there. Anyway, what's the next thing I wanted to do? I think the next thing I want to do is going to take a long time. So let's go look at our meat supply. If we go in here, we'll see we're not chopping, so we must be full here. Yes, we are. Okay, I know what I want to do. Because this is ridiculous. I'm going to take all this junk out of here. We're going to somehow solve this problem so that this doesn't happen. We have a little bit more pink slime. I've put pigs in there. I tried a pink slime ball. They do not produce any slime no matter what size they are. So that's I've tested that. And anything else? Yeah, basically I'm just gotta wait till it finishes. That's all I can do. There's redstone. Okay, so what we want to make is a filing cabinet. Turn this back on. But we already have the regular filing cabinets. Those are nice and all, but I want to use the advanced filing cabinet. So that's going to take 3 of the cabinets that we have and 6 magical wood. Now you get a bunch of magical wood when you craft a bookshelf, some gold, and some enchanted books. Do I have any enchanted books at the moment? No, I do not. So I can just get 4 of them. And I'm actually going to need, let's bring a stack, because I'm not sure how much I need. Do we have any bookshelves? No, so let's make some. That'll make, let's see, let's just start with 4 to see what happens. And some gold. Get a stack of gold. Okay. I can't remember if you get more magical wood based on how high the level of the enchants are or something like that. So I'm going to drain some levels in here. Let's just start with a level 1 book, and let's do 4 of them. So we got protection 1, protection 1, protection 1, and sharpness 1. Okay. So let's get some of that magic wood. And there's too many recipes with wood in them. Let's go back to the cabinet. Not going to be able to do that. Okay, so it's bookcase in the middle, gold here, and enchanted books. Alright, so we got 1 for that. Next time, how much? Let's do like maybe a level 10 enchant. And see if we get any better. Power, sharpness, unbreaking, power. Do we get anything more than 1 magic wood when we do this? We got 2. So we used a little bit of better enchants. We got a more magical wood. And I need how much? 6? I think it's going to be better to just do level 1 enchants, honestly. And I'm going to need 8 more. Okay. We're still doing pretty good on our liquid tank of XP there. And W does not work. Does anyone know the key to automatically fill a crafting station slot? W doesn't seem to work. Oops, I'm going to need 4 more. Counted way wrong. Oops. And I don't know, maybe level 3 or 4 level 30 enchant books would get me a lot more at once. I'm out of bookshelves. Yes, I am. Alright. We should be good now with our 6 magical wood. And they can be used for other things. One so being upgrading the bag of holding to a reincarnating. I mean, when you die, it would just stay on your inventory. The thing is, you don't die in this game. You just use sync core, right? So, yeah. So I don't think it's really worth it in this pack, at least. I don't know why I'm down here. Because you don't die, and if you die, you're dead, right? No point. There we go. We got our 6 magical wood. Let's go tear down some filing cabinets. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch over here from the city that I just kind of stuck here for decoration. There's nothing in these. And I think that's pretty key. You don't want to have anything in these when you craft this because you'll lose it. And there we go, an advanced filing cabinet. Now if I'm right about this, this thing is good at storing a lot of items with, that don't stack. Hence all of these. So let's go and put it right here. And I want to test, can I put some of all this in here? Okay, let's get a bunch of bows. They don't stack, but I guess it's just a big slot. And now all I need to do is put everything from the golden chest into the barrels first, and anything doesn't put in the cabinet. So that should be in sort items. We have the first output, which is into the dynamo, which is perfect. The second output going into all the barrels. And we'll just do a third output for all the remaining items into the advanced cabinet. I think that should be all we need to do. That way I should never get backed up. There might be a point where this thing gets full. Oh, see, there it goes. It's starting to stack. It's just because they're different damage values. As long as the same damage values, they stack. Cool. See, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. And now it's going to clean all this up. Awesome. That makes me so much happier because I come in here a lot and happen to find just like 40 mobs sitting in here, and this chest is full of crap and junk. We're starting to get pigs to spawn, so maybe we'll hopefully get some pink slime. Any? No? No. I still need, what, 8 buckets to finish this quest? Nope, 7 buckets now. 6.5, we'll call it. But anyway, that fixes this chest, and hopefully things get sorted into these chests first, and then into here. I should have some other things that are more common go into like a interface for my ME system, so they don't go in here. Oh, and it looks like it's actually things that do stack normally, it's not pulling out. Cool, that's even better. So these things stack, so it's not it doesn't put them in the filing cabinet. Cool, I like it. Perfect, that even makes it better. And I can make more Java barrels if I want to store redstone or that kind of stuff. Sweet. Okay, guys, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Crash Landing. If you enjoyed the episode and you really liked our automatic water resupply system, let me know by giving me a thumbs up on the YouTube. And put some comments below if you have any questions about how I crafted it. Landstrider's also got a very similar setup, so go check out some of his, like episodes 6, 7, 8. He had it up pretty early in his map. And then if you're not subscribed to my channel, I urge you to do so. You'll get notified every time I put out a video, and I do so pretty often these days. We're getting just about one every day around noon Eastern. No, not noon Eastern. Yeah, noon Eastern is when I put them out. Maybe? No, 2 Eastern. 2 o'clock Eastern daylight time in the US. And so anyway, this has been FudgeX. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.